think we have everybody back. George, you're good? Oh, wait just a little bit longer. Yeah. Don't rush. Remember, she doesn't like it.
Hello, my name is Tiara Miller. I have been going to Mansfield School District since preschool and am excited to share my past, present, and future with you all today. Who am I? Well, in order to give you just a glimpse, I want to share my favorite quote. Shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars, by Norman Vincent Peale. Now I want to share about some of the people and things that make me me. Family is the most important thing in my life. The memories we share will last me a lifetime. From flying kites in the back of a four-wheeler in our annual horseshoe tournament to playing board games around the table at Christmas. My family is not little by any means, but because of this, whenever we get together, it's a good time. Everyone differs in one way or another, but when we're together, we always get along. Although there's many branches and leaves, and I will not be sharing them all with you today. My friends are my chosen family, because I know without them, I would not be half the person I am today, bringing me out of my shell in more ways than I can count. Just to name a few, we have Jig and Jag, Alexa, Holly, Delaney, and Emily. Most of these bonds happen through sports, and it's one of the reasons I am pursuing a career in sports, because I know that they bring people together in a way that no one can explain. Through my friends, I have learned that blood does not make someone family, even if Emily is my double cousin. When looking at activities I enjoy, I realize most, if not all, are outside, from hunting to sports to roller coasters. Don't get me wrong though, I love cozying up to a good book. But being outside gives me a sense of comfort I can't find anywhere else. I've always been an adrenaline seeker, and I don't see that changing anytime soon, even if I might be at a standstill right now. When looking through my life, I can think of 4 events that have really helped shape my high school experience. The sports combined with Waterville didn't start affecting me till my 6th grade year. And let me tell you, I was probably the most nervous person to meet new people. But in the end, I learned how to open up and build relationships with others. In 2016, I purchased my horse Bonnie, and it taught me responsibility. Those early mornings and those late nights, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Then, February 9th, 2023, Bonnie died, and I learned the heartache that comes with losing something you love. And then lastly, I tore my ACL. And that was probably the most unexpected event of my life. But it brought out perseverance and strength I didn't even know was in me. Each of these events have helped shape my high school experience, and it has made me a better version of myself, even if I might not have realized it at the time. Some personal goals I have are to recover from ACL reconstruction, to travel, and I will actually be going to Costa Rica with the Science Club at the end of this June, to graduate from college, and to buy a house at some point down the road. Some career goals I have are to get into WSU's athletic training program, which I will be applying for at the beginning of my sophomore year, and then once I graduate, to be hired at the college or professional sports level. And once I'm farther along in my career, I would like to be hired through a high school to teach along with being an athletic trainer. Something else that would be really cool would be to work at the Olympics. Now on to one of my personal favorites, extracurricular activities. Throughout high school, I was on varsity volleyball, where we went to state 3 years in a row. and this year we won our first game at state. I was on varsity basketball, where we also went to state 3 years in a row, and I've won 6th place and 3rd place. I was also on varsity softball, where we have gone to districts, but I've never gone any further. And also wild barrel racing during the summer. But don't ask me my favorite because they all hold a very special piece of my heart. I've been a part of many clubs throughout my high school experience, including FFA, 4-H, ASB, and Science Club. I have held offices in all of them. So how did I get here? This is a picture of my transcript with this year's fall semester. Some of my most rewarding classes include Algebra 1, because I love numbers so much, Bridge to College Math, because it has helped prepare me for math, and Personal Finance, because it has taught me all I need to know about finances and will help prepare me for college. Some of my most challenging courses include English 203, because English is not my strong suit, and statistics. If there's one math class I struggle with, it is statistics. Some leadership contributions I have during high school include being ASB Activities Coordinator my sophomore year and ASB Treasurer my junior and senior year. I have been FFA Treasurer since my freshman year, and I was Science Club Treasurer my junior year and President my senior year, along with being Class President and Team Captain in multiple sports my junior and senior year. Some sports awards and honors I have gotten through the Central Washington B League include Softball All-League and Basketball Second Team All-League my junior year, Volleyball MVP and Athlete of the Week my senior year, along with getting the Sportsmanship Award for basketball at both regionals and state this year. Sports awards and honors I have gotten through Waterville Mansfield include 4 varsity volleyball letters, 4 varsity basketball letters, and 4 varsity softball letters, along with being a scholar athlete all 4 years. Last year, I was recognized as Shocker Female Athlete of the Year. Great honor. Some academic awards and honors I have received include Honor Roll, All A's, Math Student of the Year, and History Student of the Year. I also received the Masonic Lodge Junior Achievement Scholarship and the Lions Club Junior Achievement Scholarship. I've done a variety of community service. I helped Man Fisher Ministries over the summer and into the school year, helping serve food at their soup kitchen in Omak, Washington. I have also helped at the Mansfield Track and Field meets and the Mansfield Junior High baseball games. Along with, in 2020, I helped prepare hygiene bags and food for families who lost their homes in the fire that swept through our plateau. Where am I going? Wherever you go becomes a part of you somehow. Said by Anita Desai. Central Washington University is located in Ellensburg, Washington, and is about a 2-hour drive from Mansfield. It will cost about $26,312 per year. However, Central Washington University did not have an athletic training program, so I did not end up applying, so I was not accepted. And however, Epley will be attending Central in the fall, and I am very excited to visit her. Eastern Washington University is located in Cheney, Washington, and is about 2-hour and 18-minute drive from Mansfield. It will cost about $26,545 per year. Eastern does have an athletic training program, so I did apply and was accepted. But in the end, I decided against going to Eastern, and I instead decided to go to Washington State University. Washington State University is located to Pullman, Washington, and is on the border of Idaho. It is about a 3-hour and 30-minute drive from Mansfield and will cost about $35,352 per year. WSU does have an athletic training program, had the honor of visiting it this year and fell in love with it. I applied to WSU this fall and was accepted, so you will be seeing me on WSU's campus this fall. Another plus is Alexa will be attending WSU with me this coming school year. This year, I had the honor of doing 2 different job shadows for Ms. Steele's class. My first job shadow was at Wenatchee Valley College with their athletic trainer, Megan Jeffries. We saw multiple athletes with a variety of injuries, and we also got to go to the girls' basketball practice and observe. While there, 3 things I learned were that you don't need extra education to teach at a high school. More schooling does not affect your salary, and you must continue your education every year in order to keep your certification. I am still very interested in this career. Unfortunately, I was not able to take pictures in respect to the athlete's privacy and HIPAA laws. My second job shadow was at Highline Grain Growers Incorporation, where I shadowed Nikki Marison, whose job title is controller. While there, she taught me all about the program they use for everyday tasks and how accounting has changed throughout the years. 3 things I learned is that a public accountant will audit private businesses and a private accountant will be audited by the public accountants. Her job at Highline has many benefits such as healthcare, dental, and vision. One similarity between accounting and athletic training is that you also must continue your education every year in order to keep your CPA license. I'm still interested in this career, although it is not my first choice, mainly because it is a desk job. Thank you for listening. Are there any questions?
So which career are you going to really work for then?
Athletic training, yeah.
Athletic training.
Yep. So I'll apply for WSU's athletic training my beginning of my freshman year, so the fall of your freshman year. I mean, sophomore year is when you start applying. Yeah. Yep. It's very competitive, so you kind of have to get a foot out there your freshman year.
How did you go from a kid about this tall that when I coached you in flag football, you cried and told me no when I said go run out on the field with your teammates because you were so shy? How did you go from that kid who wouldn't even look at me or speak to me to standing up here, presenting to everybody? What changed?
It's definitely been a journey, but I think the sports combine really did help me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just to because it's such a tight-knit group in Mansfield, and to have those other people come in and whoa, I don't know these people, and to have them be my teammates and build those relationships, it really helped me open up.
A lot to choose from, but what's the highlight of your sports career? What's one game you'll never forget?
Oh, I'd have to go 8th grade year basketball. We were playing in Waterville, and we were playing Brewster. And I remember we were on JV, and me, him, and Justin, we always looked at the varsity games and how they always had the crowd in the cheer section, and they were always cheering for them. And we're like, we want that. In that Brewster game, they were coming in for the girls' game, and the cheer section was filling up. And me and Jimena, we were playing, and Jasmine, and I remember the game was close. And Jimena shot a 3, and the cheer section started going crazy. And everyone was cheering for us, and that was the moment when we were like, this is what we want. We want people to cheer for us. We want to have these people support us, and I think that was one of my favorite games. Any other questions?
Well, kind of like Miss Steele said, from a gal that wouldn't like me to give her a hug or a handshake to this is amazing to me.
Yeah.
Very proud of how you've grown.
Thank you. I will say I'm really sweating up here.
Yeah, we didn't know it.
Thanks.
Thank you.